Oh gosh, it's really hot today.
Yeah, no, it's kind of hot.
Hi, I'm Sean.
Hi, how are you? I'm Ebube.
Oh, nice to meet you. Do you live in New York City?
Yeah, I'm from New York City. I grew up in Queens since I was 14, and then over the past year, I moved to Manhattan.
What is it that you do?
I recently graduated from NYU.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a recent graduate. I graduated with my bachelor's in media, culture, and communication. And now I just do work in youth advocacy and city government all across New York City.
Oh, wow. So what organizations are you affiliated with?
Yeah, I'm a part of the Department of Youth and Community Development. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but DYCD is my brother Sister Keeper's Youth Council. I'm also part of the Youth Agenda Steering Committee. It's a committee it's a committee with nonprofit organizations trying to create change for young people in New York City.
That's cool. So what does it look like to be civically engaged in your community, being a part of these boards?
Well, it gives me a platform to have a voice. I start from having a voice and participating in civic engagement, be civically involved in what's going on in my society. I've never been one to shy away from issues and issue areas in community. So being part of this committee has helped me create change and provide recommendations that can actually be passed into policies and help out young people throughout New York City.
Oh, wow. So you're saying that when you join these community boards, you could actually help make policy and laws?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's cool. Some of these community boards, you could join as young as 16 years old. So community boards and neighborhood development areas, these are all programs that exist at the lowest level of community. So young people could join these community boards and be able to impact change by having their voices heard, by speaking out in meetings, and just discuss what's going on in their communities. Some people don't know what time the street lights go off, what time the park closes. So getting into this community boards and being part of these meetings help, provide that information and also help give youth a platform where they can speak up and have their voices heard as well.
What would you say to a youth that's 16 years old that feels like they don't really have a voice?
Well, I'll tell them you do have a voice. You do have a voice. Speak out. Let your voice be heard. I see what you post on social media. All that is part of having a voice, when you text your friends and when you say things and when you have strong, powerful opinions, all that is part of having a voice. So instead of just leaving it in the text, why not speak into the world? Speak up, fight for change, create change, and then just walk in that path.
Do you feel like collectively, if the youths join these community boards, that they would have actual impact?
Yeah, for sure. These community boards impact communities in a lot of ways. When changes and laws need to be made at those areas and in those communities, they start from the community boards. What have you been talking about for the past couple of months? What are decisions and recommendations that have come up with? So it's community boards that kind of help with this. We also have a part of committee I'm part of, the Youth Agenda Steering Committee. We have the Youth Agenda, which compiles issue areas that youth are going through in society and help provide recommendations so that these could be passed into policies someday. These issue areas we've touched on housing insecurity, which is a big thing in New York City right now, educational equity, mental health, which is a big one that we've seen from COVID-19. Wow. And then, just many more areas like that youth want to see changes. So we just help provide that change and give them a step for that change. So
what would you tell someone that wants to be a part of this group, right? These community action boards, what does their participation look like? Do they have to attend meetings? What is required of them when they join these community boards?
Well, every youth organization and community boards have a different approach. Well, a lot of them have to do with attending meetings. A gathering where people get to talk and speak and share opinions. Most of them are in a respectful and tolerable way. Other times it gets a little heated, but that comes with creating change. If you want something to get done, there might be people who don't fully agree with them, but again, you got your opinions out there, and people who agree with you, and that's how changes are made in society.
So it's really, really important, regardless if you feel like you're going to get pushback or not, to share your voice.
Oh, for sure. Especially as a young person. we know, and I could tell from my experience, that adults always have a lot to say, and they don't always want to feel comfortable listening to pushback from young people. But if you have a powerful opinion and you believe that things that have to change in society, I believe you should push forward with it, and you should gather support from society, and you never know how far you could go. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot of great
Yeah,
information.
we're talking about a lot for like two people who just met right now, but you could blame it on the heat, but like, yeah, it definitely
I'm a
helps.
talker. I'm a social butterfly.
That's
What
fine.
can I say?
Yeah.
But thank you for sharing that information
Thank you
with
so
me.
much. I
Ebube.
appreciate it.
All
Have a
right,
wonderful
enjoy
day.
your day.
Take care.